It is the triumphant return of Pretentious Place.
Hello.
I'm the Scrivener. This is Jason Derm
Jason Dermhees.
Yeah, I was trying to
Perfect.
incorporate a gag there, but it failed
Yeah,
me.
that's alright.
You can tell we're rusty. I
Yeah.
don't know what your calendar says.
Mine says November 1st.
Mine says Friday the 13th.
Oh.
This game's shit.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm gonna let you do the thrust of this because you are the horror movie aficionado.
It's true.
You enjoy watching the kids get axed after some booby displaying.
Oh yeah, it's great.
So what do we know about this game before we move on to something more interesting to talk about, like the actual films this was based on? It's an NES.
It's NES. I think it was like 88, 89-ish. So
one of the older ones we've done.
Yeah.
And it's crap.
Yeah, and it's well into the Friday the 13th life cycle, which is really funny because by 88 and 89 they were hitting like Part 7, Part 8. So it was kind of on the cultural decline. But LJN decided to cash in at the last minute.
I think I read somewhere that Atlas actually owned that.
Oh really?
Gaggle of nerds. I don't know. I could be wrong.
I know that they were an action figure company that like transitioned into making.
Before
games.
you start,
yes,
I want to just. We've already noticed a trend here.
Yeah.
Not like most games have like a demo mode or something.
Yeah.
This is so just shat out was this game that we just got this stupid neon knife through the eye thing.
Yeah, which
over and over again.
People might notice, probably not, but it's actually from the Friday the 13th Part 4 trailer.
How about that?
So they're going way back to the well, but
so I don't know how apparent it'll be based on gameplay, and I don't know how familiar people are. You may not notice there are some differences between the films and the game.
Yeah.
So if you may have to point some of those out because, frankly, every time I've looked at footage of this game, I just assumed I was watching a Friday the 13th movie.
It might be easier to point out what's not similar. We're starting 88. Okay, 88. I was right. Sweet.
Yeah, look at you. Paramount Pictures.
Oh yeah, they own it.
Yeah.
All right, so we got George, Mark, Paul, Laura, Debbie, and Chrissy. None of these characters are from the movies.
We have Mark, Paul, and Gossel.
We have if only. We have the requisite black fella because they
Paul?
have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chrissy has no eyes.
We have 2 redheads.
We do.
That surprised me. This is anti-brunette game.
So you'll notice there's like a 3D map system. However, and all these characters are spread out throughout the world. However, it's a 2D plane. So
do you know? Is it random?
No.
At the beginning? Okay, set starting points.
Yeah.
Okay.
But where Jason shows up is not random. But so yeah, all the characters are different slightly. And the goal is to go to all the cabins, light the torches, or light the fireplaces. So we'll do this. This is the game.
See, this just looks like a Friday the 13th film to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With the zombies and the rock throwing. And notice the rock goes this really odd trajectory where it goes right over their heads.
So you have to duck.
Pretty much, yeah. It's not super well thought out. So I got a lighter. Sweet.
Is there a reason you do? Do you even know if the characters are varied skill-wise?
They are actually.
Really?
Way of knowing that.
Now who's this?
It's Paul.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see.
So like, at the top you'll see children. Now, our goal is to prevent children from getting killed because we're good counselors. And
it's very different than in
every
real
once
life.
in a while, an alarm will go off.
And
it'll let you know that Jason's in a cabin, so you need to get there and take care of business.
Okay.
Yeah,
so he'll kill the children.
Yeah.
That's violent.
Off screen, which you never did in the movies, funnily enough. But
not much of a child killer.
No, it's more Freddy's game. So, yeah, there are minor differences between the characters. But of course, since it's NES, you have no way of knowing that. People probably didn't realize that
sure.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
But, what is this?
Ooh, a note.
I don't know what that is. It's like Resident Evil or something.
Ooh. Maybe you can...
Hold on. Let me figure out how to... You have to get this bullshit adventure game menu thing. Take.
Can you take it?
I don't know. This is already falling apart at the same time.
I think...
It's disappearing. Take. Go into the cabin. Near the cave.
Alright, so we need to find a cave?
Yeah.
That's the real mystery.
Oh, I know. But see, I don't know. It's kind of non-linear. Like, you can do this however you like.
Okay.
So, I don't know when I need to do it. Okay, so the children are getting attacked and molested, so...
Again?
Again, yeah. So, he's all the way over there.
I was here. Don't look at me.
Here. So, it might be easier, actually.
And this is like a... This game's deep.
I know. It might be easier to... Well...
It makes me laugh how deep this game seems mechanically, while still being awful.
Oh, I know. Alright, I'm just gonna book it down this way and
hope for the best.
Yeah. Like, as you can see, navigating this map is incredibly difficult because you have to think of perspective a lot more than you typically would.
Is that a key?
I think so. It keeps disappearing and reappearing, so it's important. Alright, off we go. Hold on, children, I'm coming. Chrissy's...
Look, yeah, good old Chrissy will do it.
Cross-country star Chrissy. Susan G.
We should invent backstories for these idiots.
Oh, I know. It'll just make it that much more sad when they die.
Alright, well, we pretty much are. Let's see, we're about 3 seconds into this, and we've already milked this game.
Debbie, the children says thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
Is that one children?
Well...
That just
no,
looks
I
like
think that's Debbie.
Okay.
So maybe when the alarm goes off, it's in the children. Oh, geez.
Oh, God, it's him!
So...
Quick, hit him with baseballs. Man, he does a number on Debbie.
Oh, God.
Or Chrissy, rather.
So the controls aren't very good.
Oh.
Chrissy's dead as shit. She got punched to death.
She deserved it.
Yeah. So...
Look at George. He's a chucklehead.
Still with Mark. He's got a good haircut.
Okay.
I like it. So...
Mark's your type.
Yeah, so as you can see, Jason is incredibly difficult. And it tries to do a pseudo Mike Tyson's Punch-Out mechanic with it. But since this game was developed by a bunch of fucking monkeys, it doesn't really work that well. And yeah, so it makes it incredibly difficult. I've never actually beaten this game or really progressed at all in it. Because as a kid, it was way too hard.
I think the best way to beat this game is to go back to Toys R Us, where you purchased it, presumably, because it's the 80s.
Yeah.
And throw it at the desk and ask them how they sleep at night.
Oh, yeah.
What did NES games run at the time? 50? 40?
50 or maybe? 40,
Yeah.
50.
So that's like 60 today. Probably.
Yeah.
60, 65.
Thanks for the note.
Ooh, a note!
Oh, neat. Okay, hold on.
Maybe it's from Chrissy.
Go into one of the cabins by the lake.
Ooh!
These are so vague. Like,
yeah.
There's like 4 cabins by the lake. Jesus. Oh, it's becoming
Oh, it's
nighttime.
sundown. No, what does that do? Is it just...
I don't know.
It's just a day and night cycle. This is basically Ocarina of Time.
Dagger. Sick. Alright. Run, Mark, run. In your booty shorts.
He looks like a tennis star.
He does. He's real John McEnroe. Let's see.
John McEnroe was an ag fella.
Yeah, he liked to rage a lot.
You ever see those pictures of him where he's got that like crazy fro hair?
Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, Debbie, you're welcome.
Oh, is it nighttime? Is that what this blue nonsense is?
So,
man, this game's terrible.
Yeah, oh geez.
You are just... I played this game the other day, just trying it out for my own amusement, because it was world-renowned bad. I dicked around for about a half hour and never once ran into Jason.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, he's ridiculous.
You gotta track him down. God damn.
Look at that.
Yeah. Took 1 bar of health. So, yeah, I guess the key to getting him is just you gotta save. You want to save the council. Let's go with Paul. Let's see what Paul.
Can you run?
No.
So once you hit Jason, you're in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to. You don't have to kill him because obviously his health bar is so huge. Just like, did you ever play the Jaws game? Also
yeah.
by LG.
Yeah.
So it's like that, where like you keep running into Jason and his health bar is decreased each time.
Oh,
so
okay.
you don't have to like kill him from jump. Like he comes back each time it's harder and harder. So the reason I'm killing these Sasquatches or whatever the fuck they're supposed to be is because they drop a lighter, which I need, and I also drop the dagger, which is the best weapon in the game. Alright, well Jason's still in that cabin, so
maybe he's tired.
You know what?
He's having
I'm gonna let Debbie eat it because
he's having a crumpet.
I've already sacrificed 2 people to save her, and she just can't.
Yeah, to hell with her.
Yeah, she just can't make do for herself. She's gotta learn. When's she gonna learn?
This should have been a 6-player co-op title.
Oh, I agree.
That'd be sweet. Eat your heart out, Saturn Bomber.
The Nightmare on Elm Street game that came out at the same time was 4-player.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You could play it with the NES multi-tap.
Could you play as Johnny Depp?
No, you played as unnamed characters.
How did he eat it? Did he get sucked into the bed? He was the bed suck guy, right? So
right back out.
Yeah, the geyser guy.
That was great.
Yeah. My favorite thing about that scene is that he had a TV in his lap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like a giant, bulky, black and white, ancient-looking TV.
Yeah, he was watching like.
It's like the original laptop.
Yeah, it's true. He was watching Miss Nude USA.
Was he really?
Yeah, and he was listening to music, and his mom comes in and says, "With all that music, how can you hear what they're saying?" And he says, "I don't need to hear what they're saying."
God, Johnny, that's really shallow.
Yeah, he was a real dick.
I'm glad you got squeezed like a stress ball or whatever happened to you.
Yeah, they never really specified. Okay, so Debbie's dead now. Sorry.
Debbie ate it.
Yeah.
Debbie does death.
Yeah, she'll no longer be doing Dallas. I can't find any of these fireplaces. They told me to go to a cabin in the lake, or by the lake, and I...
Maybe it was a mislead. Maybe Jason wrote it.
He probably did.
Check the handwriting.
Yeah, that's true.
Are any of the special skills of these counselors handwriting experts? Because we could use their special ability.
That'd be helpful. I know that Paul definitely doesn't run as fast as Mark and Chris, because he's just fucking dragging ass here. Alright, please be a fireplace.
Now, Paul I thought was black. He doesn't look as black in the top right there.
He doesn't. You're right.
Maybe that's like just optical because of nighttime.
He's like a weird orange tone. It's strange.
He's a Spaniard all of a sudden.
Yeah, I got a key to something. I don't know what it is. People are probably watching, like, they probably caught something that I just completely missing. They're like, you idiot, go.
It's good to have you gamer shaming again.
Oh, I know.
Nobody cared. Nobody who watches this was alive when this game came out.
Yeah.
They don't know what They don't even know what Friday the 13th is. They don't know who Jason is.
No, that's true.
They think we're talking about Jason Statham.
Oh yeah.
That's their Jason. He's beautiful.
He's great.
I like to hear him talk.
I am in a cabin by the lake.
And yes, this is me coming out.
Oh yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yes.
What is that beep beep? Is that that's the kid count? Down to the wire here.
I think so.
So when is that? I mean, do you get a game over when all the kids are dead, or does that matter?
I think you do.
Okay.
If they die before you all die.
So there's 2 losing conditions here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. This game's great.
Yeah, it's really a thrilling.
It's a game of the
It's
year.
funny, like how complicated it is.
Yeah.
Relative to like the property, like it didn't even complicate.
Yeah.
Like, it's obvious they put a lot of thought into this. They just didn't know how to execute it, and they just kind of shit it out.
Yeah. It reminds me. I think I would have liked. Ooh, cave.
You know, remember this part from the classic movies where
I do. Where they go into
platform through caves and stuff and get attacked.
They really had to make all these stupid properties, even up to the SNES days, were like platformers for no good goddamn reason. The like Home Improvement game and all that stuff. Like, why is there Hook?
Well,
yeah, eat it, Fall.
That's how Paul lost his life.
I guess his name. We'll change his name to Fall.
Yeah, right. Alright, well.
Yeah, you aren't black anyway, Paul.
At least he didn't die first.
I really like the enemy diversity.
Oh yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I wish I could get. We need to get the PDF of the little instruction booklet because I don't know what these are supposed to be.
Yeah, for other crow.
Oh, I see the crow. As the crow flies.
Yeah. I just want to my brain is kind of a little bit. Just absolutely destroyed by it.
Man, this is quite the mauling.
Oh god. George sucks. He's like super slow.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go with this.
He reminds me of Fred from Scooby Doo.
He probably is the Fred. Nobody likes him.
Yeah, he's got his neckerchief.
Let's see what's in here.
I bet nothing. I bet it's a cabin. These cabins need some furniture.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I guess it's part of a plan to encourage the kids to go outside.
I don't really know what the impetus to light the fireplaces is either. I mean, it's not really going to deter Jason. It's not like he's
Maybe it does.
He's not afraid of fire.
Why is Jason's mask blue?
In this game?
Yeah, why was that necessary?
Oh, I have no idea.
Hey, you helped out somebody. Oh, that's Laura.
Alright, I don't know.
Throw the flame at her. Plot twist, George is the killer.
Let's see, I'm going to see if I can do this. I'm going to pass the lighter to Laura.
Can they trade items?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
I just don't know how to do it. Okay, so I just changed. Sweet.
Oh, keep it alive. Keep it alive.
So I don't know how to switch items. You guys probably watching do. I sure don't. So I'm just gonna try to find another lighter. I can tell this game's thrilling. I rented it when I was 6-ish years old and I was super excited. Played it, couldn't figure out what in God's name to do. And took it back the same day. And I was so disappointed because I was a huge fan. But not of this game. Funnily enough, they're making a Friday the 13th game for PS4 and Xbox One that's on Kickstarter. And it's gonna be like a survival horror type deal, I guess. And it should be interesting because I feel like the market for that is very slim. And the chances of it being quality are also very slim. But, hey, it's Kickstarter, it's not like we're losing any big companies' money, right? So yeah, the children have been eating it. It doesn't look great for them. And Laura and George are all they got. When they signed up, they probably didn't plan on having only 2 adults to take care of them by the end of the day. But when you have a crazed maskman running around, and me running around not knowing where the hell to go, that's kind of what happened. So I'm just going to keep boogieing down this way. Check this cabin here. As you can see, there's not a lot of variance in the cabins. I mean, I guess it's kind of like real summer camp. Everything kind of looks the same for economy's sake. Also, it's been nighttime for a really long time, and I don't know when it's gonna change.
I'm not talking to a person. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah,
How's the?
I still haven't found any fireplaces, and it's driving me nuts. I have no idea where they are. So I'm just waddling my ass around the camp while these children get maimed and murdered and butchered. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. But, let's try this way. Get out here. Yay. Also, you might notice they're at home that I sound a little coldy. It's because I have a cold. So, this game is making me ill.
Ill?
No. It just... Maybe that's my excuse. My body said, no, don't play Friday the 13th. It's too bad. And I rebelled against it. I'm doing it anyway. Look at that got me.
I'm on the phone with my, like, an automated... It's a bank thing.
Oh, yeah.
Which I hate doing shit like this. But the fact that this game is the other alternative,
Yeah.
I was thrilled.
Yeah,
I'm really excited right now.
I wish this game was a phone tree. Alright, speaking of trees, we're in the woods. Neat.
Ooh!
Yeah, I mean, like... Okay, there's something about to attack me, too. And it's funny, because, like, it's obvious... I would say, like, this is just lazy on their part. But they obviously watch the movies, because there's a part towards the end where you fight Mrs. Voorhees.
On here?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
You fight her severed head.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Why don't you get there?
And because it's like at the end.
Because,
not only that.
because nobody would play this game that long?
Yeah, and not only that, but you can like put on her sweater and like trick Jason, because that happens at the end of part 2.
That's so deep.
I know.
I don't see how that's like even mechanical. What the hell?
Yeah, but at the same time,
Rabid fox just
jumped.
jumped you.
Okay, whatever. You have like zombies and foxes attacking you, so it's like they kind of watch the movie, but not really. I don't think you can cure yourself for some reason. I don't know how that thought supposed to work. But I still haven't found the fireplace, and I'm about to die, and so is George, so...
Go ahead and finish dying, and then on the next go-round, you can talk about, like, films and stuff while you just, you know, jump over shit. But you can start that now. Let's start talking about you're a horror film guy.
She keeps staying alive somehow, I don't know.
Perseverance.
Oh, the potions use automatically. That's dumb.
That is dumb.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Then why do we have a cure thing in the menu?
I have no idea.
God. People. Atlas. Ooh, sweet. She's tenacious.
It doesn't really matter, because she's the only one left alive, and there's no, the children are dwindling by the minute, so...
Won't someone think of the children?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I've been in so many cabins, and not one of them has had a fireplace. I'm a little bothered by that. Oh, wait.
You should write a letter to Nintendo.
Yeah, I bet a lot of them had fireplaces, and I just didn't look the entire way. Because, like... Okay.
It's hard to tell, like, where you are.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you look at this screen, would you think that I needed to go this way? And then, like...
Yeah, that's nonsense.
It's just not good.
Live and learn, buddy.
Yeah.
That's really weird. I heard this game was good.
Yeah, right. It was Game of the Year.
Goaty.
Yeah.
What is, okay, so favorite Friday the 13th movie? Go.
Part 4.
4?
Yeah, the final chapter. It was not actually the final chapter, but... It had Corey Feldman. It had Crispin Glover. It had a dog.
You sold me.
Yeah, what else?
Did Corey Feldman eat it?
No, he was the hero.
No, boring. Jason's the hero of all these, and I'll tell you why. Because all the kids in them are losers.
It's true, yeah. Crispin, see, that one has the most likable characters. It's great. It's very refreshing. It's also really funny because there's a part towards the end where Jason bursts through a window.
Yeah.
And just, like visibly scares the piss. Not literally, but it scares Corey Feldman really bad. And it's obvious that it was real. And evidently, Corey Feldman was a real heel on set. People didn't like him.
My, how things change.
Yeah, I know. And so the stuntman who was playing Jason decided there's this big spot where he comes through the window and grabs him. And the director pulled the stunt guy aside and was like, "Hey, it'd be really funny if like when we count to 4, for you to burst through the window if you come in at 3." So he does, and they kept the take. And Corey Feldman looks like he's absolutely terrified. It's so funny.
That's candid.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's a little bit Friday the 13th knowledge.
Give us knowledge about one of the other ones.
Well, Jason Takes Manhattan. The one that...
I thought you had it.
It's the classic death screen.
Are dead.
Yeah, they're quite dead.
It's like Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Nice game over screen.
Yeah.
Put a lot of effort into that one.
Yeah, it's just like, here's the deal, you're dead.
Yeah, eat it.
So, another big trademark, too.
Yeah. Well, he had to make sure they knew it was copyrighted in case they wanted to copy this masterpiece.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Jason Takes Manhattan, as you might remember, only the last 20 minutes of it takes place in Manhattan.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it in Los Angeles?
No, it's on a boat. Because...
What?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Except it's the last 20 minutes, because it's like there's this college trip, these graduates are going on this cruise to New York. But, okay, here's the thing. So, Crystal Lake
Yeah.
is in New Jersey.
Okay.
And which had not been like referred to in canon since like the
Sure.
early movies, so by that point they probably just forgot.
Yeah.
But the kids take a college cruise, or like a cruise, from New Jersey to New York City.
Okay.
From Crystal Lake.
Okay.
So they set out from Crystal Lake.
Which is, I guess, not an enclosed body of water.
Apparently not, because Jason ends up on the boat from being in Crystal Lake.
Oh, okay.
And
so it's like a Lost World situation.
Yeah, exactly.
They unwillingly brought him to the general public.
yeah, so a trip that literally would take probably an hour to drive,
Yes.
it takes like a day and a half because they cruise out and around and then sail into New York City. Like, it's the weirdest thing. But anyway, the reason it's that way is because when they started it, the entire thing was supposed to take place in Manhattan.
Right.
And Paramount, since they were like having diminishing returns with every movie, they were like, we don't have the money to have you shoot, because they had this scene where like they go to the World Trade Center and they go to like the Statue of Liberty and stuff, and the studio was like, no, we don't have the money for that. So
what was the budget of this thing?
It was like $5 million. It was like nothing.
Yeah, it's pennies.
But yeah, it sucks, because once you get to Manhattan, it's actually pretty entertaining. But
How many different actors have played Jason?
that's a good question. I used to know.
Oh, but I mean, like, roundabouts.
Like 10, probably.
10? Really?
Yeah, because
wow.
Kane Hodder was the only one.
They should form a union.
They really should. Alright, so this one just has
This
Paul,
is
dumbass.
This is spooky music.
I know. Oh,
Oh
geez.
god, it's that guy with the mask that sort of looks like Jason, except
Yeah.
for it's blue.
He has like weird tendrils coming out of his head.
He looks like Pinhead more than he looks like Jason.
He does.
Is that a jumpsuit? Is tracksuit?
It looks like it.
Does he wear a tracksuit in any of the films?
No, he just wears like a black get-up thing.
It ain't purple.
No.
You gotta respect creative license though with their they're willing to take
Fuck.
creative risks.
So, do you know NECA or NECA or whatever it is, the action figure company? They do like the really detailed action figures.
Don't know.
No, well, they've been doing this line where they release action figures of old NES games, but they're
Is
like
there a big market?
they're like 18 inches tall. They're huge. And
Okay.
like they just came out with a Friday the 13th one that comes in a box that looks like the game box,
Ooh.
and it's like a Jason that's those colors, like the blue and purple, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
I wish we had the game box for this because it looks ridiculous.
Yeah,
Google
it does.
image search it. It has like it's like epileptic rainbow colors.
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
weird.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I was telling
Catches the eye.
I was telling
Look
the
at that.
fine folks at home that there's currently a Kickstarter for a new Friday the 13th game on current consoles.
I'm done with Kickstarter.
Yeah, and I don't know. It doesn't seem super exciting. It's like, you get to play as Jason and stuff, or you can play as a counselor. I don't even know. Like, whatever. Who cares?
I'd like to play as Jason.
Yeah.
That sounds cool. That's what this game should have been.
Oh, I know.
Because there's children everywhere. There's guys everywhere. We don't need to manufacture zombie dirt people. Like you can just like be Jason and go around beating the hell out of people.
Yeah, exactly. So I need a lighter from one of these shrubs, but I don't know.
I thought you picked one up.
No, that was with a different character.
Oh.
God almighty. Drop something, please.
You know, I can remember being at someone's house. I don't remember why, but I was probably like 6 or 7, maybe even younger. And then an NES and a big box of games. And just like now, video games even then were the only reason for me to live. And you know how like the NES was like super reliable or unreliable? You get like the flashy shit. You'd have to blow in the cartridge. You know?
Oh yeah.
We could not get this game to work no matter what we did, and that may have been the best thing that ever happened.
Oh yeah, that's lucky.
Some guys have all the luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it, you know, because it was very hard getting an NES game to work, especially like older, you know, when you were in like your uncle's house or, you know, they were always there in boxes and shit. Getting to work, most of those games to work was not unlike a doctor in a show, like trying to use the panels to save somebody.
Oh yeah, it was brutal.
Sometimes you just had to like check the pulse of it and call it, and it was Friday the 13th was fortunately died on the table for us.
Yeah.
Thank Christ.
Oh damn it!
What's going on?
The knife was outside, and I went inside and lost it because there's no object.
These are rocks or baseballs?
Rocks.
Okay. I guess that makes more sense.
Yeah.
But just barely. It is camp. There could be baseballs lying around.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't checked the World Series. I guess that's almost over now.
Yeah. I know the Cubs got blown out.
Yeah, they did. Blowed out. How do you like that, Back to the Future nerds? You got all giddy on social media for 3 days for nothing. Who played Biff? In BT, back to BTTF. There it
What's
is.
his name?
He was like kind of a thing,
Wilson,
right?
maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Thomas Wilson. He was in Freaks and Geeks.
I think he was one of the Jasons.
No.
Ha!
He wasn't.
Alright, what are your favorite horror films? Tell the people. I barely like enough to even share, but I default to your expertise.
What are the parameters?
Well, what do you mean?
Like 10 or 5
or? Do 5. Do 7. We'll get a nice pretentious number.
Okay.
In no given order.
Shit, I'm lost.
7 horror movies that you've enjoyed.
The Exorcist.
Sure.
The Shining.
Never heard of it.
Nightmare on Elm Street
3? Why 3?
Dream Warriors, baby. It's so entertaining.
Yeah?
Like, as a kid, it scared me a lot more than the first one did. Just 3. Hellraiser, the first one.
Sure. That one's a wild one.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, you gotta
it's one of the most, like, actual...
put grandma to bed.
Legitimate movies.
Yeah.
Of the bunch. I'm gonna pass something to Laura.
I've always fancied myself a bit of the Cenobite.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Hey.
In summer.
What does this mean? I don't know. Damn it. Again, it says I can pass something, but I can't. Oh, fuck me, alright. This sucks. This game sucks. I'm gonna switch back to Mark, because he's actually got stuff that I need, and you can't give it to other people or something. I don't know.
It's a little avatar face in the corner.
Oh, I know. It's great.
Look at he looks like Mr. Bill from like those SNES or SNL sketches.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
he just
like
jump too. My God.
Oh man.
He's got ups.
Mark should be in the track and field game.
Yeah, for real. Even that game is less frustrating than this game.
I like track and field.
It's so hard.
I love that, like, back before the internet, like, games of this era were so obtuse that if you didn't have an NES, basically the first hour or 2 of gameplay was just figuring out what the hell the buttons did.
Yeah, that's true. There's a writer. It's a little too late for that.
You got it, Mark.
Where's she? Oh, he's on the lake. Okay, so I better go this way.
What's Mark Summers up to these days? Host of Family Double Dare.
He was obsessed compulsive disorder. I know that. So
oh yeah, that's
why
right.
Staying clean.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know.
That makes one of us.
Maybe,
hey.
Hey. Maybe he and Howie Mandel hang out and like shave their head together.
You fantasize about that,
I
don't
do
you?
actually. That'd be great.
Hey, you got the boat.
I did. Let's see if I can get to Jason.
Whoa!
What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Oh!
Ah! I literally don't know how.
Speaking of Double Dare, it's quite the obstacle
Hey,
course.
children, line up.
You know, I will say this: this game doesn't have a lot of gore in it.
It doesn't.
No, it's a nice, clean game.
I'm honestly surprised that Nintendo allowed for a Friday the 13th game because they're so up their own ass with like, oh, violence and
yeah. Whoa! Those things are just odd. Yeah. I look at it as just a palette swap of the Dirt Women. Like they really couldn't be asked to make more than like 1 enemy, and they're not even like proportionate. Like, there's like 3 crows for every 150 of those dirt ladies.
Oh, yeah. Why can't I figure out how to pass something? I think it would be extremely helpful right now. Oh, wait.
There you go, you just did.
I did something.
You passed.
Okay.
You passed the, rock.
No.
Like John Stockton.
Oh, damn. Hold on.
Did you just figure this game out?
Maybe.
Because I gotta tell you, I hope it doesn't motivate you to play it anymore.
Hold on.
The further we go, it's just depressing. There aren't enough faces in the screen.
No. I need to get the lighter too. But like, you can only like swap one thing. You can't like give multiple things. So you have to, it's so stupid. God, this game is like not thought out at all. Holy shit! Now I gotta waste more time killing these bozos.
Alright, now like when this game came, alright, so you know the release dates of the films, I assume, roughly.
Yeah.
Like, when did this one come out in relation to the films?
It was between 7 and 8.
So they had all the time in the world. It's not like Friday the 13th was just this like new franchise where they were like, let's get this game out. Let's not get this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, that's why it's so weird. This game came out like towards the downturn because
they had all damn day to make this not horrible.
Yeah, people just gotta stop caring.
It's not like Superman 64 where it's like, or E.T. where it's like, the movie's coming out, Christmas is coming, we gotta go.
Yeah, it's not like it's based on
They had
Part 7
years.
or Part 8.
They
I wish it was based on Part 8.
The devs approached this game with the same tenacity like I approached term papers in college. It was like, I'll just wait till the end and do it all. Yeah. I got some good ideas. I'll just, you know.
Debbie is slow. She must have gout. She has gout. That's why she can't walk really fast.
That's her quirk.
Oh, yeah.
Old gout Debbie.
Yeah. Watch out for Debbie. She's got the gout foot.
She's got goot.
Yeah. She has to wear diabetic socks.
I worked with a lady that had gout once.
Oh, really?
She took it like a trooper. Like, yeah, she was on her feet all day. She brought donuts to us on Sundays.
Nice.
She was very nice. Hope she's still around. She was in an advanced age, you could say.
Oh.
As most of our gouters tend to be.
Yeah. Would you say she doesn't gout much? That's funny.
Well, she gets out for donuts on Sunday. She's alright in my book.
Yeah, that's a good lady.
Yeah.
Keeping her
She
around.
got this other woman fired. It was a whole thing.
That's mean.
They had a feud. They had an angle.
Nice.
Yeah, it was... I probably can't get into it. That's all I'll say. I will say there's nothing more awkward than when somebody gets fired in the middle of the week and everybody knows they're getting fired. Like when they show up, go in the manager's office, there's like this long silence where everybody, like you don't feel like you can talk or move on with your day or be social with coworkers until that finishes.
Yeah.
So then you just sort of wait for an hour and then they walk by crying and then you can sort of move on.
Yeah.
You know,
That was really awkward.
Yeah.
One time at my job, this girl got fired. She was terrible. But she got a ride from her, like, hobo-looking boyfriend.
Yeah.
I have no idea where I'm going.
If you have a hobo-looking boyfriend, you're probably not good at what you're trying to do.
Yeah, she sucked. But...
I think Debbie's got a hobo-looking boyfriend, if I remember canon correctly.
But she got fired.
Like animations. Keep going,
no,
sorry. They just do this, like, number.
So she got dropped off every day by her hobo boyfriend. Well, she gets fired, like, at the beginning of her shift.
Yeah.
And so she has to sit there in the Target cafe.
Oh, for the pickup?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And wait.
That's bad.
It was so awkward.
That's
bad. I was working, and I was just like, "So, what's going on?" She's like, "Oh, they fired me." I was like, "Well."
Did she take it in stride? Is she used to being fired? You ever met one of those people that just don't care?
I thought that's how she'd be because she treated her job like that. But
sure.
No, she was actually quite mad. And the managers came around and said, "Keep an eye on her and call me if she does anything." And I was like, "What's she like?" As if she was gonna like burn the place down.
Go postal.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think she's gonna do that over her minimum wage Target job, but
could happen.
I mean, you never know.
Could happen.
There's one person who was the embodiment of minimum wage.
She's like a real life Debbie.
It's true, yeah.
Gouting all over the place.
Debbie sucks.
Yeah. What is with the face that redhead's making on the bottom?
Do I know?
There's like on the map screen. I don't even know what they were going for as far as like construction. Like most of these people's faces, I can make out like two eyes and a mouth. Yeah, the chick at the bottom. What is that? Is she puckering except for her lips are on her forehead?
I guess so.
She looks stupid. I guess that's what Gal will do to you.
Yeah.
Put you right on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
What is that key to? Are some of the cabins locked?
I have no idea. I really don't. And God knows.
That's I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know. Maybe you can hit Jason with it.
Maybe I can unlock the key to his heart. Alright, so some children's dying, I think.
Who did you remember that song that Take Another Piece of My Heart? Now, baby.
Oh, yeah, it's Janis Joplin.
Okay, yeah, Joplin did the original. You know Faith Hill covered that a few years ago?
No,
like 20 years ago?
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
She's awful.
It was back in her country days.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's strange? I hate country. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But I find Faith Hill in her country days much more appealing than when she did the crossover.
I'm sorry, Debbie crying. Yeah.
Oh, Debbie.
She sucks.
George.
Hey, George's closest to leads up to that.
No, wait, no, she's doing the other face.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think their expressions change. This game's deep. We're just not giving enough credit. We just don't get it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a really good mechanical
Sweet.
thing.
Sweet, the lighter disappears in the last frame. That's good. And yes, everybody. Old school gaming is fun.
It's fun to think about the games that came before, like Xanadu that we did on this series.
Yeah.
It was so much better than this game.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 years older than this game. Yeah, this game's shit. Does this in any way affect your opinion of Friday the 13th as a whole?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
It's hard to even associate this with it. It's almost like this isn't even... It's almost like it just coincidentally has the same name.
Oh, yeah.
Like it says, yeah.
I mean, it's better than Jason X, so... And I saw that shit in theaters.
Did you?
Oh yeah. It was a Saturday night, man. He goes up in space and everything.
So let me ask you. Was it 10?
Yeah.
But they called it X.
Yeah.
Because to be cool.
Yeah, because it was 2002 and everybody was doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's terrible. He goes to space and stuff.
Does he kill anyone in space?
Oh yeah, he kills lots of people in space. He's actually got some pretty cool deaths. Like he freezes his finger all with like cryogenic whatever.
Does the little like smash face? Yeah.
Oh, that's great. He goes himself with the virtual reality thing. It's funny. Like he goes to Virtual Crystal Lake, which I don't know why that exists. There's like a Crystal Lake program in the virtual reality machine.
Oh god, it's him.
Oh, here you go. Ah, suck it.
I thought he was in space, but here he is.
This music's great.
Yeah, I'm terrified. I think, like, I read somewhere once that the torch, if there's a like fire weapon, it's good against him.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody can confirm it, because nobody would play this game long enough to find out.
Yeah. Hey, I win.
You killed Jason?
For now.
Oh, God.
Classic.
The ultimate scare is that this game isn't over.
Oh, I know, yeah, it's... Ooh.
Oh, God. You're doing a great job, though.
Thanks. I've never actually beat him before, that's exciting.
Yeah. Big day for you.
So
We got it all on
know,
tape.
Yeah. And then
You can play for Mom later.
When he comes back,
Oh,
he's
look.
got, so
Jason does?
He gets more powerful each time you beat him, so like that was
Oh,
nothing.
well, he was so easy that time.
Well, yeah, I was. God damn this fucking game. Alright. Oh god.
Oh, son of a.
Oh Jesus.
Oh god.
I was not expecting.
Look at him. He's just bullying you.
Dude, I can't get away. I can't even jump over him.
That's because he's very tall.
Dude, that's fucked up.
He's like 6'8" in this game.
Yeah, I got scummed there because
everybody else is 3 foot tall.
We were discussing when we were doing a trial run that I'd never seen him show up on the side-scrolling portion.
Which is weird because as we all know, you play this game a lot.
Oh yeah. So, and I that's the only second time I've seen him. But I have no idea how you beat him in that circumstance because you can't get away from him.
Very carefully.
It doesn't let you like scroll screens or whatever, so you just have to kind of stand there and take it.
Milton. We got Milton the dog. I don't know if I can get him on screen here, but we'll try since God knows nothing else is going on. Hey, we got him. There he is.
Oh god.
Hello. It's Milton the dog. He has no idea that you just saw him. I love doing things to dogs because they're so oblivious.
Oh, I know.
Everybody loves them and they just have no idea.
So Jason's in this house evidently.
In this one? Oh, because I see.
His health bar is here, but I don't know.
Wow, that's really, really good and surprising to put his health bar in the.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's verisimilitude if I've ever seen it. Pretentious word of the day.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's back.
Oh, he doesn't have his machete yet.
But lame. All right, who we got here? Laura. Come on, Laura. Boy, Mark's got a lot invested in this fight. Did a pretty good go there.
Laura.
Oh god. So now Mark gets to die, right? Oh, because he's right there.
Yeah, he's in the same.
Oh, but you left him time to escape.
Oh yeah, but he's only got one health bar, so it's gonna die anyway.
Yeah. No, I think he got.
Alright, so there you have it.
Yeah, that's enough of this.
Yeah.
This is brutal. All right, defend your franchise.
Oh, that's great.
Defend your franchise.
I can't defend it.
Look what they shat out for us to.
No,
God, that's horrible.
Paramount just signed the check. LJN, it's all LJN's fault. They made those shitty wrestling games. They made shitty tie-in games. They made shitty action figures. Like, they're just terrible. They're a terrible company.
When are they still around? I can't imagine why.
I know, right?
Hell of a run out of them.
Yeah.
All right.
This opening screen is cooler than the rest of the game.
Yeah. You know what's really cool? Not playing this is bad. This is this may be our 20th installment of Pretentious Plays. It's either 19 or 20, and I hope it's not 20. Not that it matters, but I hate to think we commemorated anything based with this thing.
Oh, I know.
That's ugly. This is the worst game we played on Pretentious Plays, I think.
I think so.
This is awful.
It's just frustrating because, like,
I'd rather be dead.
It's like I said, the intent was obviously there, and they obviously put some thought into it. Because it's not just like a simple platformer,
sure,
as would be typical at this time. They obviously put some thought into the mechanics, or not the mechanics, but in how it would work. They just didn't know how to make it work. Yeah. So
they're creatively impotent.
Yeah. So anyway,
I hate it for it.
Now you don't have to play it. I played it for your sakes.
Yeah. So now you don't have to.
Yeah,
you're a saint.
I really am.
You should be knighted for this.
Benevolent. Nail me to the cross. Because I've done it. Sorry if that offended anybody, but you know, I don't know.
There's no way. That was the least offensive thing
for
this entire Pretentious.
Game, so
God, that's awful. How many games do you think ever were worse than this one? Because of ones I've seen, I'm gonna say less than 10.
Yeah.
That's a bad game.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Even for the time. That's
also, I read that people who are really good at this game can beat it in like 5 minutes because you can kind of predict where the cabins are going to be. I don't know if they run in like a similar order every time.
Oh, okay.
Like the attack cabins.
So it's like patterned.
Yeah, and you can just position the characters in different ways. around the map and then just like run it all at once.
So not only is it intrinsically bad mechanically to where nobody can play it, but the few people who can, it's not even rewarding because it's breakable.
That's the truth, yeah.
What a joke.
So
all right, we'll come back next time with a more groundbreaking title.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean a title that you don't want to break ground and then throw it in and then bury it.
Yeah.
This is the Scrivener. This is JDerm.
Bye.
Bye. This is the day after Halloween too.
It is.
Yeah. This is.
Good thing we didn't do it on Halloween. It ruined the day.
This game's tardy. This game's retardy.
It is true. It's true.
You're retardy.
No.